Hi, it's Craig with your Cranky Craig's movie review for Craig's To-Do List. Today I'm going to talk about this juggernaut of a box office film, Wicked. In case you've been living under a rock for the last 20 years, Wicked is one of the most successful Broadway musicals ever. It wasn't ever expected to be. It didn't even win the Tony for Best Musical, but there you go. It's been around over 20 years. Finally, the movie's come to the big screen. With the same composer, Stephen Schwartz. The book writer, Winnie Holtzman, wrote the screenplay with Dana Fox, and it's directed by John M. Chu. Cynthia Erivo stars as Alphaba, who later becomes the Wicked Witch of the West, and Ariana Grande stars as Galinda, who later becomes Glinda, the Good Witch. This is the origin story for the witches of the Wizard of Oz, based on the novel and his name escapes me, but anyway, if you like Wizard of Oz, you're going to love this. This is a great family film. I have to admit, I got kind of caught up in it. The singing is amazing. If you've never heard Cynthia Erivo sing, this is a really great chance. I saw Cynthia Erivo on Broadway in the revival of The Color Purple with Jennifer Hudson, and Cynthia Erivo was amazing. And there was a standing ovation in the middle of the show when she sang her solo. So the vocals really deliver here for the two leads. Ariana Grande is just as impressive with her vocals. Jonathan Bailey, who's a great actor, plays the prince, who's sort of like, I don't know, an interloper character. He's not really super well defined, but Jonathan Bailey is certainly charismatic and can really sing. Co-stars Michelle Yeoh, Oscar winner, and Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum plays the wizard, and Michelle Yeoh plays sort of this professor at the academy where the witches are, Madame Morrible. Both actors are really good. Both actors are terrific in their roles, but they don't really sing very well. They kind of talk sing, but even their talk singing is a little rough. I think it wouldn't have been as noticeable if the other three stars weren't so great at singing. This has a lot of really interesting subtext, this film. I was surprised at the depth of it. I thought it was just going to be, you know, sort of a smackdress type of thing where everybody goes and it's really into the franchise as opposed to the context. But there's a lot of good ideas about being labeled as Wicked and where does Wicked come from and how being different can sometimes handicap us. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. I will say it went by pretty quickly. The special effects, the scenery is amazing. Everything really works. It is a little long. There was a period of about a half an hour where there was no songs, and I forgot it was a musical. So I don't know if that was just because they padded the story, if that's how the story evolves. Also, I don't know if everybody realizes this, but this is only part one. This movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it ends at the end of the first act of the musical. So the other part comes out next fall. I don't know if that is a brilliant marketing tool or just really annoying. But anyway, Wicked really delivers. If you're into the musical, you'll love this movie. I enjoyed it much more than I thought I was going to, partly because I thought it had a really good subtext, and it's so well performed by the two leads. I will say I go to the movies a lot. This is one of the first times I've been to the movies since the pandemic where there were more than half the movie theater full. So it's good for box office, and we want that. So it's a great family film. There's nothing offensive for children, and the flying monkeys are back. So that's a good thing. Anyways, I recommend Wicked with some reservations. It can really work if you kind of just sit in and sit back and relax and listen to those great singing voices. Stay tuned for more reviews coming up. Gladiator 2 on Craig's To-Do List at WWNYTV.com.